there's this continuation of this twin flame, karmic twin flame reunion, because this is somebody that you have been in contact with. So this could have been somebody that you knew professionally, in a professional environment first. This person could have shown an interest in you, an interest in your work, and this seemed like it was one of your admirers, or one of your, those people who actually cheer you on. So this person gave you some kind of an indication that they were on your team, right? And you took a liking to this person. This person was actually like a refreshing change of what you used to deal with. And you looked at this person, and this person is not really the kind of person that you would go after in the past, because this person is somewhat very attractive, very King of Wands energy, gives off a lot of sexual energy, right? And that's what you picked up on, and that's what you were attracted to. Even though you knew that you are looking for, or were looking for, something more. And I think that you made this very clear. You could have spoken about being very vocal about past relationships, maybe relationships that didn't work out in the past. So the person that you were dealing with, I feel like they were very immature, number one, because I saw pages coming out. This person wants to give you some kind of offer in the upcoming future, or even in the present, because this morning before I switched on the camera, I actually, and this is what led me to want to do a video, as I pulled up some cards to see what the energy is like. I had an amazing start to my morning, guys. Like, I woke up this morning, I moved like a couple of weeks ago to this place where I'm at now, and I was waiting for boxes of mine to be delivered, and I've been in this place exactly 2 weeks today. So 2 weeks ago today, we landed, in this new town where we decided to set up home for the time being, because I'm a little bit of a free bird, if you can put it that way, and not in a negative, toxic way, where I don't want to be in a relationship, but I don't want to be in the wrong relationship. So I'm very much free in that way. And I moved in 2 weeks ago. I'm not sure why I went off about my status, no idea why, because it's something that I've become very proud of, because being a single parent, for example, is not that easy, and sometimes you wish you had somebody to lean on. But I've got, the divine who's in my life, the universe, if you want to call it that. I know that I'm being held up in high honor, but also held up in a sense where I know that God is going to catch me irregardless, that I'm okay irregardless, okay? I've seen God come through for me over and over again, and maybe that's also something that we need to speak about, is healing that father wound, okay? And this relates to this reading, by the way. I'm not digressing in any way. So where healing the father wound comes in is, especially with men. I think one of a YouTuber who's very well known as a psychologist, I don't want to mention her name, because there's been some controversies surrounding her name, but she once mentioned that when two people go into a relationship and both of them carry childhood trauma, oftentimes that relationship is going to end up in a divorce, a separation, whatever the case may be. Two unhealed souls coming together can't make a loving household or marriage, and I agree 100%, because I've lived that experience, and having lived that experience, and also having the desire to be in a connection with someone, I know that I'd rather be alone than be in a connection that is unhealthy, toxic, etc., etc. And sometimes as a female especially, we feel that we need we need that support of a man in order to keep us, not even afloat, but to keep us upright, because oftentimes, life becomes so burdensome that we can actually feel it in our bodies, where we actually feel the weight of the shoulders, whether it's in our spine, whether it's in our lower back, whether it's in our shoulders, right? We can feel that, that's as a female. But let's come back to this relationship that we are talking about with your twin flame, karmic twin flame, whatever you want to call it. This particular person is and was always in love with you. But this person came at you in that hurt, childhood trauma, entrapped behavior and narcissistic traits that that person had cultivated over the years, due to the fact that this person felt that they were done an injustice to by the universe. Number one, because of the things that they had to go through in their childhood, for example, in this lifetime, and also the kind of parents that this person, you know, was born into. Okay, this person didn't come from. This person wasn't born with a silver spoon in their mouth, for example. This person came from poverty. Okay. But what you need to understand is that if this was your true twin flame, you and this person somehow had similar upbringing, similar backgrounds. The only difference is, the reason why we are discussing this person today is because you have healed, wherever you are, whoever the viewer is, you have healed your childhood trauma. You took the time to actually sit with yourself, to heal yourself, to love yourself, to pour into yourself, and to tell yourself, never again will I repeat that pattern again. And in doing so, you have not only broken a curse over your life, but you have broken an ancestral curse over your lineage. Because you are the chosen one. Because you were chosen. Now, the difference between you and this person is, this person was supposed to meet you where you were at. This person went through similar things that you went through in your lifetime. Similar, not the same. However, the same in so many ways. I know. I heard the conversations. Either that, or this person was a complete warlock who was trying to block your path, who was trying to block you from moving forward in your life. And I see the Eight of Swords in my mind's eye, where this person wanted to entrap you. This person saw you, this person saw your light. The person that you were dealing with, on a lot of levels, I feel like this person was karmic because of the fact that this person didn't learn their lessons in this lifetime, unfortunately. This person will be reincarnated, and as I'm saying this, you should see how crazy my candle flame is going, okay? As I'm saying this and I've got this black smoke coming out, this person sent black magic your way. This person is a warlock, or spirit is saying she-devil, if it's a female. But whatever name you want to put to it. This person saw you, saw your light, saw where you were heading, saw the trajectory of your where you were going, and decided that either they're going to stop you and keep you to themselves and siphon your energy for themselves. They saw the abundance attached to you before you could even see it. But this person came into your life to try and sabotage your life instead of building with you, because you were open to building with this person. But the problem is with this person, as it is with most narcissists, is the fact that they don't build with you. They don't come to invest in you. They don't come to build with you. They come to take from you. Hence that God complex. I am. But so am I. Even though I am the giver, even though I am the empress, even though I am meant to be the receiver. And oftentimes these kind of masculine figures, and I'm talking about energies, people, I don't care if they are male or female, but the energy that they embody. These kind of masculine figures were often hurt during their childhood. Oftentimes they were molested sexually. And because they were so hurt during their childhood, they feel that it's okay to hurt others in return. Because, I mean, they will even say, you know, equate it in their minds to, I mean, this is not even half of what I went through in my lifetime when I was younger, for example. A lot of them went through a lot of difficult times. Some of them were sexually abused, others of them were physically abused. And because of that, they decided that they're going to carry a chip on their shoulders for the rest of their lives. A lot of them are now in their 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever. You know, people who should have already learned a lesson or lessons in life, okay, and if they haven't learned it by now, there's kind of no hope for them, you know, because the next cycle that they are in is another cycle of karma, and cycles don't last 1 year, okay? When you're in a karmic loop or karmic cycle, oftentimes it's over, you know, people, there's discrepancies of what people view as a cycle. In my opinion and what I've seen, it's 7 years, okay? It could be longer even, but if you haven't, in that period, it's got to do with astrology, okay? And I think that we just exited a 7-year period. This was in April this year, 2026, where the moon was in Gemini, or was it conjunct with Scorpio? I can't remember. But there was something to do with Gemini and a 7-year cycle ending, which means that we're in the beginning stages of a new 7-year cycle. And for a lot of people, this is harvest time. I mean, I haven't drawn any runes this morning, and maybe I should draw a rune or two to kind of, and the reason why I hadn't drawn runes this morning is because yeah, I mean, I thought about it, but then I thought to myself, you know what, I wasn't going to actually do you know, a reading this morning, but it just ended up that I was. Let's just see what we have in the energies today, whether this is, I'm picking up 3. Oh my fucking God, I am not fucking kidding you. Like, I'm not kidding you. So in the past, you've had to be in an energy of taking action, okay? What I also see in the past, so the runes that came out was man. Man speaks about provider, man speaks about all those things that masculine energies do, right? Provides, protects, the caretaker, the giver. You've had to be in that energy, not only for yourself, but for others too. But I see what happened is that you've had to defend yourself against those energies when you were in this giving phase of your life, okay? Because I feel like now you are in the energy of harvest. Harvest, in my opinion, is more feminine energy, so it's more receptive energy. So even though you've had to be in this energy of man, where you had to give of yourself, you were tired. You were exhausted, because I see you over here in your 7 of Wands energy, okay? If you look at this particular card, and I don't know if you can see it clearly, but in this particular card, let's just stand up for you quickly. Can you see how she needs to defend herself? And just think about that. If you are in combat, if you are in some kind of war, and this is a spiritual war, because Wands for me is spiritual attack. You have had to be in this energy of being on guard, and I see this as a warrior, and I see you as being somebody, and I mean, if you look at this also, she is a warrior. I mean, she's got a war paint on. Look at her. Where is it? She's got a war paint on. She's in full warrior energy. So you've had to be in the energy of protecting yourself, not only yourself. If you're a single person who is also taking care of others, especially younger ones, you know, especially if you're very vulnerable. I mean, male or female. I mean, I can't really distinguish these days. And when I say distinguish, I'm talking about discriminate these days, whether you're male or female. If you find yourself being in the energy of having to defend yourself all the time spiritually from spiritual attacks, it's exhausting. So you are now in this energy of taking chances. We've got the Fool card. Taking leaps of faith, yeah? Fool card with a harvest rune, okay? You're in your season of reaping what you've sown. And then below you, you have somebody who's in a very negative energy. This is somebody in the masculine energy who's at this point in time, they are very dissatisfied with life. I wouldn't call, this is not your 5 of Cups energy, which is depression. This is more dissatisfied with life. This person is not very happy with what the universe is granting them. There could be a new opportunity for them in love or creative projects, because somebody is giving them their cup of love. There is somebody in the energy who wants to work with them, but they're not satisfied because that person is not you. They are angry with themselves, they're angry with the universe, they're angry with you because you did not choose them. Instead, what you did was you chose yourself. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. You have the whole world at your fingertips at this point in time because you chose yourself. You are winning, you're in your winning season. You are also meeting a divine counterpart soon. We have the King of Pentacles underneath here, and then we have Temperance in reverse. This speaks about somebody who's off balance, and then you've got Hierophant in reverse. This person is this tells me this person is a dark warlock who's sending spell work your way in order to control you. This person could be doing a lot of love magic at this moment. This person is definitely juggling their finances. Yeah, if this person was in any kind of three-party, like collaboration with others, that's been blocked. Okay, this person feels like they're going through negative karma because of what they did to you. The Ace of Cups, yeah. There's no new beginnings for this person. This person's creativity is blocked. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. This person feels like, people are constantly backstabbing them. Yeah, this person's finances are blocked completely. If somebody was giving to this person in the past in terms of, I feel like this person was connected to somebody who was giving to them financially, whether this is a male or female. This person was kept by another person. So if this is a male, this person was kept financially by a female who was financially successful. But the person that they were connected to in the past is no longer giving to them. While you, on the other hand, you are building a very firm, solid structure for your family. And you are going to be celebrating very soon. And these people from your past are not able to come back in your energy anymore. That's what I see, okay? So just be mindful in the near future. There is a warning for you, but I feel like whatever is going to, there is a warning where there's going to be sudden endings, okay? This could be for you or your person, but what I see is for you, whatever sudden endings is going to happen for you, I feel it's going to bring in prosperous beginnings, okay? I see the Strength card above the lion, we have that infinity symbol, so that indicates to me whatever endings is going to happen in the near future, it's going to bring in sudden wealth for you, okay? And this is going to be generational wealth, and this is because of the strength that you have shown during this whole ordeal that you had to go through. For a lot of you, this is the end of a major cycle in your life that you have overcome, and the cycle that you have had to overcome is that of self-love. Okay, this is a lesson that you've had to learn because of the way that you were programmed from childhood, because of the kind of trauma that you had to go through. And for a lot of you, the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups is not on my table, whether you're male or female. The Queen of Cups is very different to the King of Cups. The Queen of Cups is your empath, yeah? You're somebody who feels other people's feelings. You're somebody who absorbs other people's energies like a sponge. You have had to learn to block that. You have had to learn to set up boundaries, okay, so that you can protect yourself against other energies. And oftentimes these are negative energies who want to infiltrate your energy space so that they can influence how your life unfolds. And they wanted to take their chaos that they were going through in their life and dump it in your lap and take your good energy for them, sit in your energy. That's what this past person was trying to do when they came into your energy. This person came into your energy to take, whether this was a karmic connection or not, this person was a soulmate to you. They turned out to be karmic because of the intentions that they had for you. Because you must remember, when I was growing up, for example, in the Muslim religion, one of the things that we are taught is that God will judge you, or the universe will judge you not based on your actions, because you must remember, if you know the universal laws, one of the universal law is the law of mentalism. The law of mentalism speaks about the all is mind, the universe is mental. And what does that actually say? That says that everything starts in the mind. The projection of the world that you see in front of you is based on what you have been telling yourself, the programming that you are running on in this hard drive of yours. So, having said that, what I see here is that this person from the past, this person comes from a very poor background, a poor mentality, okay? We have here, so as you go into a prosperous season with this sky being here, because this is for you and this person that you were dealing with, as you go into this prosperous season with the sudden changes happening, this person is going to be left out in the cold. I saw earlier on that the person that they were involved with in the past is not giving to them anymore, and this is financially, because this person that you were dealing with is somebody who was very, they wanted to get to their victory in a very deceptive manner and in a very lustful manner. So they wanted to use sexual energy to get what they want out of life, but also most importantly they didn't want to put in the work themselves, and also they were stuck creatively because of the karma that they were sitting in. They were sitting in a lot of karma, and most of the karma they reaped based on the relationships that they were in, the unfair dealings with people. This was a player, yeah? This person played in other people's energies. This is how this person became prosperous, and this person was a warlock, utilizing other people's energies in order to create their wealth. It's kind of like a destiny swapper, yeah? So this is your energy anyway. So if any of you know anything about manifestations, the law of manifestation says that if you are manifesting something, if you are manifesting being a billionaire or whatever the case may be, obviously firstly you can't just be manifesting being a billionaire and you've got nothing to actually contribute to the world or contribute to society, because ultimately the energy that you give out is going to be the energy that you get back. And if you want to reach that kind of status, like millionaire, billionaire status, you need to give of the kind of energy or the kind of gifts that you were granted in this lifetime. You need to share with others, and you need to give that freely, overflowingly, okay? And you can only do so from a place of love and from a place of gratitude and a place of forgiveness and a place of evolution, okay? And this often happens when you do the healing, when it comes to, you know, your childhood trauma, your shadow work, and again that also forms part of the manifestation process, okay? So as I was saying initially about manifestation, what I actually wanted to get to is when you manifest, you need to then elevate to that level of frequency where you can actually, where those manifestations can come towards you easily. And this you can only do through elevating yourself spiritually, elevating yourself in terms of your status, in order to reach the level of millionaire, billionaire status in your spirit before you can actually get to it in the 3D. And when I say that, you can only elevate in the spirit and you can only elevate your status after you have done shadow work and healing, okay? And sometimes this takes months if you have hacks, okay? And the hacks that I have, I share on my website, okay? I'm still working on certain modalities which I want to offer to the public. especially those who feel that they are chosen ones, those who feel like they are rising stars, because I have been granted the authority to actually guide leaders who are leaders within themselves because of what I have had to go through in life. I mean, it was part of my mission anyway. And when I say that, I don't say that like begrudgingly. I mean, I've also gone through a lot of difficulties, but I've taken the good with the bad, and I've basically transmuted all the negative energies that I've been sent, so that I can utilize it in order to elevate myself. Okay, so having said that about, you know, manifestations and whatever, you are in the Queen of Pentacles energy right now. You are somebody who is very grounded. You could be somewhere, surrounded by nature, in a very beautiful environment, where you are cultivating, you know, eating and having good habits when it comes to your eating. I'm not saying that you are not, being naughty every now and then with this rabbit being here. So you could also be very fertile at the moment. We've got a rabbit here, okay, and what I also see is that you could either be in the summer season wherever you are, because this woman is wearing, or wherever you are, you could be just in a very warmer part of your country also. But the Queen of Pentacles is a businesswoman, but also a mother. So this person is also very balanced when it comes to working and playing. This person is also very, naturally very abundant. Okay, so this is the kind of person, if she's a mother, she's very homely. She knows how to take care of her home. She knows how to manage her finances. So after this person is going, through this breakup, because I see them going through a breakup, they're going to be in the Five of Pentacles, yeah, possibly homeless for a lot of you. This person could find themselves being on the street, being homeless, okay, wanting to come back to you so that you can give them some kind of shelter. This person is going to come in and present some kind of offer to you in the near future. But I see this either being blocked, so which means that if you've got them blocked right now on your phone, social media, wherever the case may be, this person might not be able to get in touch with you, or it could also mean that your spirit guides, your ancestors, whoever you subscribe to, they are also blocking this person right now. Okay, let's get some oracle cards, and I just want a few of these. I feel like being adventurous in my cards today. With my parcels, my cards arrived, and I missed my cards. I missed being connected to my cards. So the first card out is past, lack and suffering. So in the past, I see that you have dealt with a lot of loss, okay? A lot of, be sitting in the energy of lack, where, you've always felt that you've had to work maybe 10 times harder than the rest of the people to actually be financially rewarded. I feel like for a lot of you that is going to change. With the Ace of Earth being here, that's the Ace of Pentacles, I see that you are going to be granted a new opportunity, and this could be in the form of a new project. There's going to be something that you're going to be doing that's going to grant you a new opportunity for a lot of you. This could be related to something that you dreamt of becoming when you were very young, at the age of, it looks like 5 years old. You could have had a dream to be something, and for a lot of you, I feel like this is something to do with your star status, okay? You could also be doing mirror magic at the moment, okay, for a lot of you, to manifest your dreams. But you're coming out of that period of lack, okay? With the Ace of Earth being here, Earth speaks about material things, so there's definitely a new opportunity that you are going to be given, and this could be by the universe, okay? And what I could also see you doing in the future is that you could also assist others to heal from their inner child wounds, okay? At the bottom of the deck we have, so you could be an earth sign. I feel like for a lot of you could be dealing with, an air sign. Okay, this is very strange. we've got all the signs on the tables. We've got earth, air, water and fire. So I mean, we are speaking to quite a large collective, so the person that you're dealing with or yourself could be either one of these signs. Let's see what else the universe wants you to know. There's a lot of things that you know, I'm being drawn to. So let's see. What do they want to say? They want to say to you their true intentions. Stay authentic and aligned, trusting your inner wisdom to guide you toward genuine fulfillment. So for a lot of you, you are choosing at the moment to be focused on your money, to be focused on your material wealth. As you are healing and as you are releasing this person from the past, you are drawing in your divine counterpart, your soulmate. And you know, honestly, we don't only have one soulmate. And for a lot of you, the person from your past, I feel, was a twin flame. Okay? And you are definitely meeting a soulmate. This person is somebody that you should be able to grow with, but not only grow with. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, that's interesting. Very interesting. So right now you're going into a period where you are going to be seen as the star. Okay, revelations canvas. You could be drawn to you know, investing in some kind of something that you feel drawn to that is more creative. For a lot of you it could be writing, for a lot of you it could be painting, you know. Yeah, utilize the way you're going to transmute this negative energy that's been sent towards you when it comes to this past person, because this person is playing in your energy. I feel like you are being protected, okay, with this Page of Pentacles being in reverse, okay. Because the Page of Pentacles speaks about somebody who's coming towards you very slowly with an offer, right? With it being in reverse, this person's intentions was never to bring you an offer, okay? This person's intentions for you was something that was diabolical from the get-go, and that was more to use you and abuse you. And this person felt that the quickest way to actually get you to do what they want you to do, which is invest in them, whether this is your time, your energy, your love, because they saw you as an empath, somebody who was very giving and forgiving, but this person had you messed up all the way from here to Timbuktu. Open hearts, invulnerability, we talk and reveal, forging deeper connections through honesty. Yeah, this person from your past definitely wasn't honest with you, with what the intentions were, but you are stepping into a relationship or a union with somebody who is going to be very clear, very honest with the intentions. Yeah, this person from your past is dealing with a lot of issues at the moment, okay, while you are being granted your wishes. I think for a lot of you, you have kind of dissected the situation and seen it for what it is, and therefore you are able to heal much faster, because you are also very mature in your approach to life. You could also be somebody who is very logical instead of being more emotional. Maybe in the past, when you were younger, you found yourself drowning in your emotions, and you've learned from that. Yeah, you've graduated from that. Now this person from your past was doing all sorts of things. I see them going to nightclubs. I see them, you know, this person is spiraling out of control when it comes to drinking. So this person could be attached to some kind of substance, whether this is drinking alcohol, heroin, coke, whatever it is that they do these days. This person is indulging, overindulging. You are busy resting. This person had plans. This person from your past had plans to come towards you, okay? But I see that this plans has somehow crashed, and I feel like the reasons why this plans has crashed is because the universe gave this person something else to focus on. This person was very focused on coming towards you and causing drama for a lot of you, to cause drama in your life because you are no longer giving to them. What else do they need to know? I feel so good being connected to my cards. I cannot tell you. Okay, that's enough, I think. Yeah, this person from your past definitely is going through an ego death. Yeah, it's dark spiritualist. This person wants to come back to you. All they want to do is sweet talk you, whisper sweet nothing in your ears. Most probably, you know, this person is still in that Knight of Wand energy, that energy of one night stand, thinking that, you know, if they can get you to be intimate with them, that's the key to unlocking the doors of, or the gardens of Eden, because that's what I see in front of me. Yeah, they see you as somebody, again, who's very prosperous, but somebody who can unlock spiritual abundance for them, and that's the truth. If this person came at you correctly and directly with honest, pure intentions, you and this person were supposed to build together. You and this person were supposed to create generational wealth together. But this is why it's so important for people to heal. It's only when you heal that you are able to love yourself, because the reason why this person is losing out on generational wealth in this lifetime, this person is probably never going, I mean, I can't say never, you know, I can't say this person can decide to change who they are in the future, and big up to them, but at this point in time, this person is facing, pardon, and this is the truth, yeah? This person's facing karma right now because of how this person fumbled you. And not only that, this person's being faced with legal issues at the moment. This person could be in trouble with the law. Yeah, I see that you've rejected this person and you are focused on self-love at the moment, pouring back into yourself, loving yourself, giving to yourself. You've been guided to do so by spirit. And you're doing the right thing, yeah? But that's what I see for you. Thank you for tuning in, you know, for this lovely message. This person is also, I feel like this person's secrets is going to be revealed. So if this person is busy with something very underhanded, this person could be somebody who I feel is, you know, doing like backdoor deals, and this person's involved with a lot of corruption. That's what I see. So if this person's in the public eye, I feel like this person could be exposed right now for the things that they were doing in the dark, and therefore this is one of the reasons, and this is what I you know, have been given privy to, the information that I've been given privy to, is the fact that this person, if you relate to this person being in the public eye, okay, so this person could have their own social media platform. For a lot of it, this person could be involved with politics, okay. This particular person is, or if not in politics, some form of journalism, okay. This person could be a watchdog, for example, for some of you, for the government, okay. But whatever this person's involved in, I feel like for a lot of you, this person was involved in corruption in the recent past, and the third party that this person was involved in, for those of you who resonate with this, the third party that this person was involved in was a legal, what's the word I'm looking for? A legal representative. So this person could have been an attorney or, you know, part of the legal system. That particular person, the third party, knew something about this person's involvement that pertains to corruption. And this was one of the reasons why this person did not want to leave the third party, because the third party always held that over their head, okay? So it's kind of like, almost like a, what do you call this thing? Leverage, yeah? That this third party had over them. But I feel for a lot of you with the third party leaving, because that's what I saw. I saw a third. I didn't see this person leaving the third party. This person was always feeding off the third party. Your past person was feeding off this third party when it came to finances. Okay? And with this third party leaving, this third party is going to spill the beans when it comes to secrets of corruption that this person was involved in, and this person was trying to keep this from happening by staying with the karmic, okay? But the karmic is revealing this person's secrets, and I see you just becoming more and more sexier, you know, taking time out to love yourself, taking time out. You could be, you know, doing a lot of sunbathing at this moment, like I'm doing right now. You know, while I'm doing this video, I am kind of like, you know, just soaking up the sun, and I can feel it in my body, and it's just like re-energizing me. Yeah, I mean, I see good things coming for you. Anyway, I think I'm going on and on. So the video is over. I hope that for a lot of you, this was confirmation of what you already knew. Have an awesome weekend, have an awesome Saturday, and thank you for sharing your time and energy with me. Ciao.